Hello, my name is Agatheis and I'm online playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Welcome back. At the end of the last episode, we had just finished exploring the this sort of craft area up here, and I just came back to the inn to sleep for the night. Basically because it's a really easy way to save the game. Rather than using up saviour schnapps. And I think what I'm going to do here... How much money have we got anyway? 61 Grolschen. Okay. We can leave the... We can drop a few things here for now. We can drop, we'll leave the mace here, we'll leave the dogwood bow here, we'll leave the hat, the coat hardy. I need to fix these boots, really. I'll leave the foot wraps, linen shirts. Old boots, patched hose, the worse plate coutures. So I put all this clothing back on. So hose, riding boots, fancy shirt. No, where's our armor gone? Hunter's gloves, male collar. Wrist thingy, elbow thingies. Waffenrock, that's the one. Waffenrock. Gambleson. Padded coif. Where's our helmet? Common helmet. There we go. There we go. That's more like it, although the layering is not working very well there at all. There we go. Seems to have fixed itself. What goes in that? Leg chainmail. Leg plate. We don't have any of those yet. We don't have any body chainmail. Or body plate. Or neck chain. No, this is neck chain. Or head chainmail. Okay. That's different. Spurs we don't have anything of. Okay. So we'll leave that all there and we're going to check out the monastery. That's what we said we'd do. So I just slept until the morning. It was easier just to do that. Like I say, it's a nice cheap save. We don't have to spend any saviour schnapps. And apparently, no, let's go this way. Apparently there is a survivor from our village at the monastery. So we'll find out who that is. Who's this?
You're not averse to a bit of profit, are you?
Well, this sounds like nothing, but what are you talking about?
You're not averse to a bit of profit.
What do you want?
What's it about?
An offer you can't refuse. The finest goods at an incredible price.
Isn't that stolen?
I don't know. Isn't it stolen or something?
I say, do you want to offend me?
No. It's just... You have to admit, it looks a little suspicious.
Indeed, suspiciously cheap. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
What have you got then?
All right.
Come on.
Show me what you're selling.
As you wish.
We don't actually have much gold. Silence is golden and other myths. That's it? A book on speech. Huh. Maybe I could sell you something. Wow, none of this is worth anything. He doesn't like us at all. Yeah, I'll give that a miss. Thanks, though.
got this plan.
I've got to find a... I need to find a regular trader that I can build a relationship with. Get the reputation up to 100 or something. So yeah, we've been in that thing to the right. This must be the... No. Come on, Elena. Monastery courtyard. Here we go. Herbalist. All sorts of people here. Alchemy bench. Right, there's a stables here. Here you go, Elena. You stay here. You stay here. Chat with those guys. Make some friends. So this is the monastery. Wow, look, it's still under construction. I bet there's a...
We can supply you with a few more blankets, but not many.
I bet there's some masons around here. Who are you?
I know the wounded need caring for.
One of them dragged himself in here with broken ribs, and now he's going to die from pneumonia and starvation.
Look, we're doing the best we can, and this kind of attitude isn't helping. I bid you good day.
Custodian. Okay.
Holy men. They're holy enough when it suits them, but ask them to give up something of their own, and it's another story. They're happy to fill their bellies while people...
Okay, her voice sounds like it's still on the other side of a wall.
Go to the devil.
Hello.
Johanka?
Henry?
Henry! It's
Glad
me!
to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive, so
Yeah.
you're doing well.
What's going on here then?
What's happening here?
I don't actually remember this
Oh
person.
my god. Philip and... They're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalice was raised. Just the two of us.
Can I help at all?
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything
Don't
about
take it out on me.
We
Come
don't
on.
have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Right, so what... Come on, let's get practical. What do you need here?
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
I can take a look. I've got basic first aid, I suppose.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Okay. What about the monastery? What's
Doesn't
going on
the
here?
monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
How about food?
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe, but convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Okay, bring some game meat. Right. Makes sense. Anything else?
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Okay, so, find out how to get better conditions for the sick. Fine. Right, very well. Let's get on with
Very well.
practical measures. How are you doing? I don't actually think we met this girl in the intro.
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Yeah.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Okay, that's a shame, because I have a history of beating people up. What about this guard?
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
What did you do?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What about this custodian, then?
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Okay. Sounded like a bad egg,
That's all I
there.
need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Okay. I learned charity. Okay, so what's happening in here? I got a few books and things. A few supplies. Brother Nicodemus. Don't really know who he is. Wow, look at this. These are all Insomniac. We can talk to you.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
How are we okay, we can offer to help him. I'm not sure how.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Okay, so this is a sort of an alchemy thing then.
I'm not needed here.
Okay, wounded man.
I'm not needed here.
Wounded man.
He's still breathing, but he probably won't wake up again.
Okay, what am I supposed... Can I do anything about that? This one?
Philip, from Skalice. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Okay, pickpockets? What am I supposed to do? What about this one?
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Okay. This one?
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
Right, he's okay.
I'm not needed here.
Right. This one? Hands.
Where? What's happening?
You look okay.
You look alright?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the humans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing. I'll get some.
Right, I've got bandages. I do have bandages. I can give you a spare bandage. That seems okay. The quarryman.
Yeah, where? What's happening?
You're not from Skalice, apparently.
You're not from Skalice?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
Well,
What happened to you?
what happened to you? Come on.
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
So what's wrong?
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
How can I help then? Come
Is
on.
there anything I can do to help?
Let's get to it.
It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
Right.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we need to do and learn some proper alchemy, I guess. How about you in the middle?
He just needs to sleep.
Right. I think that's everyone then, really. I've done him. I think that's everyone so far. Right. Who's this? Nicodemus. Do I know you?
Why are you waking me? Go away.
Oh, okay. Be like that then. Where's your hanker gone? Oh, more wounded. Oh, I see.
I'm not needed here.
Right.
I'm not needed here.
Okay. Where's your hanker gone then? Bits of rock. Nice. Some monk type people. Hello. Brother Porter. Hello. Can I look inside the monastery?
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall pass.
Well, thanks for nothing. Let's see here. How about you? What do you say? Oh no, you're an overseer.
Hey! Watch it.
What about these places? What's this? That's closed. Also closed. How about you up here? Who are you? Stable hand? Overseer's hand, yeah. You look after a learner for me, okay? Soldier type guy. A guard. A few guards around here. Where's your hanker gone? Okay, where was that herbalist bench then? Can we just walk in here? These are the plans. Plans for the monastery. Is this open? Can we go in here? Very hard. Yeah, okay. Still under construction, but it's locked up tight. I guess this is just the city walls, or the monastery walls, so to speak. Yeah. Where did your hanker go then? Oh, is this one here? I didn't look at this guy.
I'm not needed here.
Yeah, he's fine. Right. I needed to ask her about bandages and herbalism and stuff. Where was the herbalist? Was it in here? This is how we got in. Right. Where was the herbalist exactly? Pig. Guard type dude. Oh, a door that opens, finally. Oh, private area.
What was that?
Sorry. Where was this herbalism bench then? Oh, it was there. The alchemy bench was there. Okay, over here somewhere. You're the overseer. Where's this? Where are we supposed to go then? What's happening here? Let's listen in.
Then roasting hot, then the wind would blow you off your feet. Next thing, it's dead calm. I wouldn't be surprised if we had snow next.
It's always been like that, though. Anyway, if it does snow, I'll just drag the sledge out tomorrow.
What about this then? Is this anything? Oh, that's locked. What about up here? How about this door? Locked. This one's not. Who are you? Overseer's hand. Okay. Nope, nothing round here particularly. Ooh. These are books. We could maybe read some of these. Anybody looking? No. Okay, well we know where they are. We can maybe come back to them. Whoop, we almost got caught there. Another overseer, apprentice guy.
Hey!
Yeah. How about in here? Nope. In here? Nope. And that one as well. No. Not much good to do here, really. Oh, there's a woman there. Who are you? Oh, you Hanker. Yeah. She wants bandages, I guess. Do we just give her bandages? What about this man with a bandaged leg?
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
I'm just trying to help here. I'll straighten his leg. Okay.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before.
You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
Okay, what about this guy who's in pain?
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbours are dying here. You're friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
No. No, I don't. What about Philip?
What
then?
happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalice, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. He got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalice years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Right, Rovna. Right. We still need to learn herbalism, though. We still need to learn alchemy. We don't have our own herbarium. Stonemason. What do you know? Anything? I wonder if they have Freemasons here.
If you're not working here, clear off.
Wow, okay.
Are you serious?
Wow, that's harsh.
Look where you're going.
Brother Elias, can you help me? I'm trying to find out about alchemy. Who are you?
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
Okay, what do you do?
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalice locals as much as I can.
Do you know anything about healing? Right.
Do you know anything about healing?
A little. I can manage the basics, but without Brother Nicodemus, I'd never be able to deal with the more difficult cases.
What exactly do you do?
And what do you do here exactly?
Mainly, I help Brother Nicodemus. Occasionally, I keep watch at night in case someone takes a turn for the worse. Sometimes I have to hold a patient down, or fetch and carry things.
And
How long have you been helping here?
Since before the refugees arrived. It was much less crowded back then.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're done. Is Nicodemus up yet? Or is he still in bed? Oh, he's up, at least. Okay. Where did your hanker go? She was right here. Is she... No, she's not in here. What's in here? Oh, some food. It's all stolen, though. Oh, it would be stolen if I took it. So I need to get bandages. You were the overseer. You were just a pain in the neck, quite frankly. Who are you? Oh, you're the custodian, right? No? Zamola. Can't even talk to you either. This is all the horses. Okay. No use to us there. We have quick wash. Clean myself up a little bit. Okay, let's check our journal. What have we got out of that? Right, bring 10 game meat to the infirmary. Find out how to get better conditions for the sick. Make some sort of potion for the insomniac. Find bandages for hands. Get healing herbs for Semek. Set the broken bone in the man's leg. Find Father Simon. Wow, there's a lot. I could maybe try and set the leg. I wonder if I need a high strength to do it right or something. Strength of 5 isn't bad. I've got First Aid 1. I don't remember when I got it. I think I started the game with this. How do I get First Aid level 2? I need level 6. Okay. That's the next level. So maybe I'll get First Aid level 2 and then I'll get it. Then I'll try and do the leg. That's okay. I'm at 59 nourishment, so I'll take a free breakfast while I'm here at least. Okay, so that takes me up to 83. That's good. Where did your hanker go? It's like people are just disappearing around here. It's weird. Who are we supposed to talk to about better conditions? Who's this? Master Carol. Can't even talk to you. It's very difficult. Where's the herbalism thing? Right ahead of us, the alchemy bench. Is that in here? Okay, there's a bandage. Yoink. Is this the alchemy bench? Brother Nicodemus, right, let's talk to you.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control.
Ew.
But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Okay. Let's see. I'd like to learn something from you.
I'd like to learn something from you.
Yeah.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
Nope. Not much.
To be honest, not really.
So what am I supposed to do with you?
Train me.
Well, never mind. At least you'll learn something new. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Yeah, sure. That's
Clear.
simple enough.
I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
How will I recognize them then?
How can I tell them apart?
You see, this is the part where you learn something.
Ah!
Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion, stinging nettle, and thistle look like.
What's the herbarium? And they're not supposed
Where
to
is
grow.
it they're not supposed to grow?
Between the mint and the eyebrights. Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry, you've never had as good a gardener.
I guess I could do this in a bit. Let's just talk trade for a moment. Where is the herbarium? Is that a book or what? I don't have a herbarium. I don't understand. Is it in here? Is it in the codex? Healing herbs? No. Alchemy. In the alchemist's lab, you will find on the right side of the bench the herbarium. Right. It's this thing, right? Read this thing. Save your schnapps. There's the ingredient, right? Nettles and belladonna. Okay, can we... Is there any more? Okay. Wormwood. Belladonna. Thistle. Okay, I know what a thistle looks like anyway. Marigold. Euphrasia. Henbane. St. John's wort. Chamomile. Mint. Poppy. Paris. Sage. Comfrey. Dandelion. Okay, dandelion we're supposed to get rid of a nettle. Valerian we leave. Okay. So what was the quest again? Let's just double check. I think we're done here. The journal said... Pull up nettles, thistles and dandelions. Right. And that is where? On the map? Let's put take that off. Where's the weeds? There, to the north of us. Okay, let's go. This is something we can do. This is our kind of level. We can pull weeds. This is just about Henry's level of skill right now. He can't do much for combat, but at least we can pull some weeds up, right? Thistle. Thank you. Thistle. No, eyebright's good. Thistle. That's a thistle there. Right. Oh, we leveled up in herbalism. Right, that's a dandelion, I'm sure. Dandelion. Thistle. That's a dandelion. That's a nettle. That's a nettle. I know what nettles look like anyway. I think most people know what thistles, dandelions and nettles look like. If you live in Northern Europe, you'll recognise all of them. I guess most parts of Canada and the United States, or Northern United States. Dandelion. We ranked up in herbalism again. Nettle. 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 That's a dandelion there. That's a nettle. Purple thing, that's a thistle. Definitely. Yellow thing. Yeah, dandelion. Another one on the right. That's a dandelion. Welcome to online weed picking simulator with Agatheis online. That's a nettle. Now you can weed your garden from the comfort of your own desk without even leaving your house. That's a dandelion. Hopefully it'll tell me when I've completed this. Nettle. Keep going. Another dandelion. Ranked up in herbalism again. No, 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 no! I didn't mean to do that. I picked the mint by mistake. Damn. I picked one mint by mistake. Tiny, tiny misclick. I know, okay. I wonder if that we'll get an option to confess that we picked a mint by mistake. Thistle. They're not exactly very high-res models. Thistle. No, leave the mint. Thistle. Nettle. Nettle. Thistle. Nettle. No. Dandelion. That's dandelion. Any more? Let's just double check this patch. Make sure we're all done on this side. I think we're... No, no, no. That's a dandelion. Let's another dandelion. Yep. Dandelion. I think we've got everything here. Okay, I think we got this eye bright. Oh no, another thistle. Right. Nettle. Mint, 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 mint. No, nettle. No, that's a nettle there. No, dandelion. There. Takes so much concentration. Thistle. Okay, nettles. One. Another one here. Nettle. I wonder if we can make anything with any of this. Dandelion. Dandelion. That's a nettle. No, not that one. There. Thistle. Dandelion right there. Dandelion here. You must be almost done. Dandelion there. Nettle. Glad we're wearing gloves, because nettles and thistles are not very nice to handle. Dandelions too, actually. Dandelions used to be called by another name, and I forgot what it is. Dandelions used to be called something like Go Wet Myself or something, because the juice from them is a laxative. It used to be called Piss Myself or something. Do we need to get all of this as well? Oh no, one more there. I don't know if it's going to tell us when we're done or not. I think I've got all of these. No, there's some more here. Will it tell us when we've completed the quest or not? Do we just keep picking all the nettles and dandelions in the whole area? Maybe. More nettles. I think we're outside the flower bed now, so I don't think these should count. I think these are just wild areas. I think this is acceptable territory for thistles. That's a thistle. One more. There's another nettle there, just here. And a dandelion. I think that's it. How do we know? It does not say at all. Pretty sure this is done. Pretty sure. Nettle. Missed that one. Any more? Nope. I think that's done. Nope, I'm pretty sure I'm done here. I don't see any more dandelions. No, that's mint. No more nettles as such. Comfrey looks fine. There's still plenty of dandelions around, but they're not inside the beds, right? That was the deal. Get the nettles and the other weeds from inside the beds. And there's loads of them here. I don't think I need to pick these anymore. This one. Couple more nettles here. We leveled up in herbalism again. Nah, that's done. That must be done. Okay, let's go back to him. See what he says. He was in here, wasn't he?
Just for a while, he says. To help your neighbours, he says. It's been weeks. Jesus, another one.
Okay. I did pick one mint, unfortunately. I did what you wanted.
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
I may have picked a couple of plants.
I may have picked a couple of the other plants by mistake.
If it's only a couple, there's no harm done.
It was one.
I'm going to check with my own eyes.
Sure. Right, is he going to go over? He's going to go over, okay. Just while I'm here, can I make anything with these? Let's see. The only recipe here is save your schnapps. Is that it? How do I get more recipes then? Alchemy. Alchemy is a useful skill that transforms herbs and other ingredients into potions and remedies. In order to brew these, you'll need knowledge of alchemy, a recipe, an alchemist's bench, and the necessary ingredients. In the alchemist's lab, you will find on the right side of the bench a herbarium, which lists all of the properties of herbs and all the recipes you have so far learnt. You open it with E, and using Q to turn the pages to the recipe or plant descriptions you want. It's always best to follow the recipe in the books. By holding E on the recipe, you can also set all the necessary ingredients straight onto the alchemy bench. Oh no, there's another page there. The degree of difficulty of the brewing itself varies, and each recipe requires a variable number of steps. The first step is always to pour the potion base, which you will find on the shelf on your left. Right? Those are the symbols for earth, air, fire, and water, I believe. Although I can't remember which is which. Then you add to the ingredients to the cauldron from the shelf on the right. If the recipe demands it, you must take care to grind ingredients using the mortar and pestle. You can use the dish next to the mortar and pestle to prepare these ingredients. The next step is to brew the mixture on the prescribed flame, which is regulated by means of the bellows Q. Sometimes it's enough just to warm it on a low heat, sometimes it has to be boiled, so you have to work the bellows until the mixture bubbles. You must carefully time how long you brew the potion using the sand glass. The brewed potion can then be poured directly from the cauldron into the phial or passed through the distiller. The recipe steps must be adhered to precisely. If you deviate too much from them, the potion will fail. You'll lose all your ingredients and the whole brewing process will have to be repeated. Okay. So our first one is nettle and belladonna. And that's all we know. So we need to buy or purchase or otherwise acquire some more recipes. Remedies for fleas and warts. Fleas, warts. Okay. Bit of cheese. Bit of bread. Okay. That's all we've got here. Is that a bandage? Yes, I'll take a bandage. I've got 5 out of 10 bandages. Oh. Nope, is it done? Go back to Nicodemus. Right. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Did I do a good job? What do you say? Can I have my reward for the weeding?
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
It wasn't the best work I've ever seen, but you pulled up more weeds than herbs, so you deserve a reward.
25 Grolshen. I pulled up loads of weeds and 1 mint.
What the hell are you doing?
I got this place is completely clean. There's not a single dandelion, not a single nettle. Damn. That was a bit harsh. Well, what else have you got? Can you help? Can we learn any more herbalism stuff? More alchemy? Any more ingredients? Come on. What about these wounded from Skalice?
How are the wounded from Skalice?
Some of them are well taken care of, but others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
You don't normally treat them?
You don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
Okay.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
Can I help out at all?
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I have.
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
Okay. What about this custodian guy?
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
That's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everyone seems to agree this custodian is a bit creepy. How about a potion to induce sleep?
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep. And sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
What anything about
Do you
herbs?
know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
Okay. Why are these...
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Ah, you need money. Okay.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world. And the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
What about him, anyway?
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
I'll try to talk to him.
Right. What about,
Can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalice locals in such a state.
I know. I'm ashamed. But my brothers believe it's all in
I can't
God's
just give you some
hands
gold?
now.
I do have some Grolshan I could donate.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
How about training? How much is alchemy
Would you
training?
teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
Slightly advanced, okay. Not quite yet, there,
Well,
yes.
I'll think it over.
Thanks. So let's have a look in this herbarium book. For purple plants, then. So Q, we switch to herbs. It's not wormwood. It's not belladonna. I guess it could be thistle. Gives relief from pain and poisoning. Adds stamina, reduces speech. Okay. Could be no, not marigold. Not eyebright. Not henbane. Or St. John's wort. Or chamomile. Mint. Increases speech and dispels fatigue. Increases hunger. Not poppy. Not herb. Paris. Sage. Could be sage. It's purple. Increases strength and vitality. Yep. Comfrey. Greatly increases health and stamina. Dandelion, no. Not nettle. Not valerian. Okay. So I still don't really know which herb it is and what I'm supposed to do about it. Let's ask this guy again. Where was he? This chap.
Yeah? Damn, why are you waking me?
Hopefully I have what you need. Okay, was it thistles?
Hopefully I have what you need.
Ah, nettle. No, thistle. Oh, we have to choose what we give him. Ah! And if we give him the wrong one, I bet it'll get wrong. It'll be the wrong one. Interesting, okay. Okay. Well, in that case, we might try that a bit later. Right, I think we're going to put a cut in here. It's been a long episode. It's time to have a look round. See if we can talk to the... there's a herbalist somewhere around here. So I will see what happens in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so. I am Agatheis. I am going offline, and I will see you and Henry and Skalice and the monastery next time.